guys, Eddie67716 here, and welcome to my 10th video on the ObsidianCraft server. Now, in this video, I'm going to hopefully, finally get that skyscraper done, but in the meantime, I've just about completely done my villager trading hall, and I've been getting some very good deals. I got one guy over here that offers a sharpness 5 book somewhere, and he's gonna be one of my best villagers I have at the moment. Is it you? Yep, it's you. The only thing is one stack. I'm gonna have to send him to some sort of zombie to deflate the price. But other than that, yeah. But my main thing I'm gonna do is I've built a nether jump to the 1.7 areas. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go there and get all the blocks I need to help my skyscraper. So the thing I need the most of is definitely going to be what's it called again? Deep slate. Yeah, I'm gonna need deep slate. Deep slate is probably like one of the best building materials ever. Also, I want to go and find some copper, and I might sell copper in my first shop. Also, I really hope to get my pigman farm finished for the public by the end of this video. And this is my nether tunnel that I built to get to the new blocks. It's kind of long, but it takes a lot of food to get there when you're jumping, but yeah, anyway. So, I really hope to get some copper, get a spyglass, because that's a very cool new 1.7 block, and also want to find out about the changes to diamond, because I hear now that layers 5 or 6 are generally better than layer 11, and I've always been team 11, so it's about time to take this to the test properly. And what else? Yeah, have I got, yeah, good thing I got my ender chest. I think I've got all the supplies I need. And I don't want to fall into the lava down there. That would be really, really bad. So, yeah, so if you've been watching my content for a while, why not consider subscribing and... Oh my goodness, that could be bad. Yeah, I think I have some sort of... Yeah, I have a area here which is easier, so I think my portal is right over this way, and... Thought I had it there, but... Did I go this way? Oh yeah, here we go. There it is. Really do not want to fall in the lava. Again, maybe I should have taken some potions, but... some guys covered up a bunch of the slabs around this area, but now it's time for me to do some 1.17. So, here we are. The only reason I was able to figure out this was a 1.17 area was because there was a chasm just over this way, and I looked right down, and there it is, copper. So I know this is definitely a good place to start mining. So I'm gonna quickly get a small base built up, but I've just figured out how good it is to use a hoe in tree farming. So now I don't have to wait for the saplings to drop. I can just hoe away all the blocks. So yeah, as you can see, I've kind of given it a... yeah, that's what I've named it. Yeah, I've named all my items something like Mr. Bling, Australian Summer, Off Your Head, Spicy Slice. Haven't really named my armor, because don't really think there's much of a point. But yeah, so I guess now I can quickly build a little base for my area. I probably will have like a small wood platform with a campfire. That would probably be decent for now, but I might build a second base here in the future, and that would be pretty good. Okay, now I've got my little base set up. I've got all the gear I need to smelt a copper, and I've got my chest. One of my valuables box at home. I hope I don't need it, but if not, I can just head back and get in and come back off camera. But this is going to be where we start our adventure, I guess. So what we gotta do is get to the bottom of this ravine, I guess. So I think that would be a good place to build my ascent and descent ladder. Oops, I forgot I have my elytra off. But this should do. I'll just start mining my way down. Minding my own business. Okay, and I believe there's copper just over there. So I'll just keep descending. Oh wait, this is on a good idea. Okay, this is safer. And there we go, back to the bottom, and now we have a good way to get back up here. And what I really want to do is to get that copper I saw. So maybe oh, there's some copper here. Okay, set this up. I don't want any mobs to find me, especially creepers. So caving hasn't really changed that much. The only real difference is that you can find copper. And I could probably build a... Ooh, that's a deep drop. Yeah, so I guess what I first need to do is start to get a bunch of copper. Don't really need iron or coal because I've been mining... Well, maybe I'll mine like some coal and iron, but I don't really need it that much as I do copper and diamond. And deep slate, because I really want to get deep slate for my skyscraper. Thanks to KP extending the competition, that should be feasible. And let's see what else. Okay, I'll just light this up and start to get some copper. 9 from one... 9 from one block? That's pretty lucrative. So yeah, this sounds like it will go pretty well. I think I'll build a bridge over here and get this lot. Fortunately, this is a very deep chasm, so I don't have to mind my business too much to make sure I'm safe, but... Well, that's a lot of copper. How much did I get for iron? Oh yes, fortune now works on iron. So, yeah, mining's gonna be completely changed forever the way it looks. And I guess I better get this stuff smelted and start to get me some copper. Maybe I could go on a little steampunk ranch and build like a big giant steam engine base. Actually sounds like a plan, but I'll get this stuff smelted up. I found a mine shaft now. This will be very lucrative. And I got a bunch more copper. I'm gonna need all the copper I can get. I found some. I think this is smooth basalt. And that can only mean one thing. I found an amethyst geode. Ding-a-ling. Listen closely. Hear that? It's music to my ears. Oh, deep slate area. Finally, I found some deep slate. So I'm gonna have to... I think I'm gonna have to bring what I've got back up and then head back down here. Yeah, but this is cool. I now can make my way, although I think it's better to keep this area dim to get more amethysts to glow, but I'll take some. Ooh, 16, that's pretty good. So I'll leave this area somewhat exposed. And do I have any signs? No, I'll try to make something clear. I know, an arrow made out of andesite. Actually, that's less prominent than I thought would be. But then, yeah, I don't know. I'll know that. It's easy enough, but I leave some trail for the rest of the way back, so I believe I came this way. So, okay. Now I can craft a telescope, I believe, or spyglass it's called, so let's see if I can get a good vantage of the area and then see how well this works. So, I'll just climb up onto one of these trees. And then I shall see how well this can work. So if I look at that tree over there, yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, that sheep, nice. It's a bit tricky to move with. Maybe I should try some optifying with this too. But let's see, there's a poppy over there. And you can see the mountain. So, and what about that horse? Yeah, that's a pretty good view. Like portal. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'll have to keep one of these in my inventory all the time, I guess. But yeah, let's just continue with our mine. But yeah, I've got some amethyst blocks. I'll store these and keep them for later. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna get more copper and some deep slate, and then we're gonna probably do some diamond mining and set up my beacon. Alright, now I've got my beacon set up around the layer 12, 11-ish area. I'm going to be able to start building a new diamond mine here so I can learn about diamonds 1.17. Also, I've shut off the amethyst geode so I can get dark so that all the crystals can glow up. And I would do a mining montage, but I haven't yet got, like that video thing, what's it called, the preview application working on 1.17 yet, so I'll probably just do all the mining off camera, but yeah, we'll see what happens later, and hopefully after this I'll be able to get my skyscraper done. Well, that worked. Oh my goodness, it worked again! I'm gonna take that witch. Now I better take this before lightning strikes again. The joys of using copper. If you're wondering why I have to reignite this portal, it's because a creeper blew it up when I went through it, so I had to go back to my base and get another flint and steel. It's about time I tried to see how well my feather falling stuff works. Come on. Oh, impressive. Only half my hearts. Well, that's thingy. So this is why I've been doing all my mining. So I managed to get a couple of stuff on my valuables box, and I've been needing to get a bunch of all this, and yeah, so I've been grinding quite a bit. Yeah, I'm back from my mining trip, and I'll just show you most of what I've got. So you can see right here that I've got a huge amount of deep slate. Now, deep slate is a very good block for building with, so I wanted to get a good amount, and I think I'm going to use a bunch of it in my skyscraper. Got a bunch of amethyst shards, which are good for making a block that makes music. I think I'll try making a couple now. Amethyst blocks. So if I place them down, and you can see if I walk on them, like, it makes that musical sound. Very faintly though, but so that's pretty good. And then also in my ender chest, I got my valuables box where I got quite a bit of copper, a stack of blocks, 11 and then 7, and I've also built lightning rods, got some more diamonds, and I got some more of everything else, but that's most of the main stuff I've got, and of course I got the spyglass, which, yeah, it's pretty cool. So, I guess now I'm gonna get a little bit more gear and start on my skyscraper. Also worth mentioning, I did get this pink axolotl, so I'm gonna guess I'm gonna put him here, and yeah. And I also need some more water, so get that, and yeah, I can start to populate this cave, well, full of axolotls. Fortunately, since 1.17 is now out, I've been able to change the palette for what I want. So I've come up with this decent palette, which will use quartz and grey glass panes, with some basalt along the sides, with some stone bricks for the corners, and then some smoothed off, what's this called? Deep slate tiles, that is, for the sides. So this is how I'm going to build it. Now, my plan for my tower is going to be to build maybe 3 or 4 stories. The first story will be redstone stuff for sale. The second story is going to be for like building stuff, and that might actually be a multi-story section. Then after that, I'm going to do one on like library books and weaponry for like all the stuff my villager's doing. I might build more stories when I think of more stuff to sell. So that's going to be my entire plan for this thing. So unfortunately, since the replay mod isn't in 1.17 yet, I'm going to have to do this with a bunch of screenshots, or maybe just some me narrating while I build it. So I'll figure out something while I do it. You get a very good view of Spawn City from here. You can like see the shopping district, you can see the town hall, you can see KP's castle, you can see Mr. Green's skyscraper. Looks more like a totem pole to me. The place where I built a second prank for you builds, but then he, well, forfeited the competition. That's what I'm building mine, and that's Royale's base, I believe. So, yeah, you can see that things are starting to grow now, and hopefully I'll be able to start getting this done. Okay, so I've basically done the entire exterior of the skyscraper, so this is what I've dubbed it. Ed's Extraordinary Emporium of Equipment. So I've got the main lobby is done. I plan to make like a small office in here, but so far it's completely empty. And then I've got these beautiful fountains, and up here I've got all the lifts to take you to all the different floors. So I have a Redstoner's Paradise will be the first floor, second floor is a Builder's Paradise, third floor is a Library of Knowledge, that's gonna sell like enchanted books, and the fourth one is gonna like sell weapons and tools and armor. It's gonna be called the Weapon Shack. Also has ladders just for convenience. This one goes right to the roof, and this one's the ground exit. So I'll show you the roof because that's what's done so far. And I've got here like a little roof thing, and you can access all the floors from the roof as well. And then I've got this cool little pool with a diving board. So I can just jump up here and Geronimo! And you can just swim around. Okay, let's see. There we go. I got my fancy looking pool. No, 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 no! How did I just... Now I'm gonna have to redo all those signs! Yeah, this is what the floors will look like. And the windows too? At least I can access the ground. Okay, I'm gonna need to light this build because of that, so... Guess what I was lacking was some lanterns right in the middle. So hopefully... this should do it. Something like that. And I'll do that across all the other floors. Okay, now that I've lit it up properly, I should really be able to start on the inside. So, today's the day of the end of that competition, so hopefully KP Boy will be able to judge. And there's only really two things he can properly judge. It's my beautiful looking skyscraper and Mr. Green's tower. And I don't know about you, but it could be slightly obvious, but the only thing I'm kind of afraid of is there were points for height, and I think his is higher than mine. But other than that, I think this is going to be pretty good. Maybe I should have an antenna, but yeah, I think I'm done with developing this for the competition, but I think it might need more detail, but I'm a bit tired, so I'm gonna finish off like here and then do all the inside stuff later, but this should be a pretty good build, and I'm kind of proud of it, so yeah, it's pretty good. Now, I hope to extend my path to the front, and then maybe add a few E's, like, maybe 4 E's on the front, to, like, meaning it's, like, the Emporium, like, because it's Ed's Extraordinary Emporium of Equipment, so it can be known as quadruple E's. And got some E banners in here, but I might need better ones in better places, so I think this is it for now, theoretically. Although I could probably move those a little more, but yeah, I'm basically done. Okay, that looks a bit better. Okay, I've decided to do a bit more work. I've got this, you see, the 4 E's for Ed's Extraordinary Emporium of Equipment. Then in this office, I have the office, only enter if you have an appointment. And it has me with an executive chair, and I have my banner on both sides. Might add a little bit more stuff later, but I guess this is good for now, and we'll see what happens at the end of this competition. Katie might extend it further, but if that's the case, I can get more detailing done within the time. But he don't think so, because he seems to say it would be the final extension, and I'm slightly confident that I'm probably going to win, because it's either that or that. And that's actually a skyscraper. That's more of a tower. And yeah, but the only problem is it's higher than mine. So he's probably gonna, he might win, like Mr. Green could like be the underdog that takes everything. Anyway, I think I'm really just about done for now. Okay, I got some good news, and well, that's bad timing. Really bad timing. Okay, I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is I've finished off what I want to finish off. The bad news is there's been some news. KP has announced that he'll be shutting this down on the 1st of August, so ObsidianCraft is going to end. He's lost the drive to do Minecraft videos, but he's going to continue with his other content. In the end, I only was able to get this floor done, which was the redstone as paradise. And I had like an ender chest and crafting table to like make it easy to access your valuables. And then I was selling all of this stuff and I printed the prices on the front. And that was all I was really able to do. My goodness, crafting dispensers is a pain. And I haven't shown any profit because I doubt anyone's on. And I only did basic work on all the other floors, like placing some chests and getting everything ready, but there's no point in me finishing this off now, but due to the competition ending. So this is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please leave a like, and to show some support, please subscribe, and ring that bell if you want to see her. How come I can't swim? Oh well. Anyway, this will be the end for now, and there might be one more ObsidianCraft video, and then after that I'm going to show what the future of my channel is going to be, because I'm going to probably go back to doing some survival tutorials, I'm going to do more redstone, and that will be it for now. See you in the next video.